Hi everyone, Othany Yatano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for a review of the new Denzel Curry and Kenny Beats project, Unlocked. This is a new short mini 8-track 18-minute album from Florida rapper Denzel Curry and producer Kenny Beats, which also doubles as a multimedia project as the entirety of this thing is attached to a pretty lengthy series of animated visuals that depict Mr. Curry and Mr. Beats moving through all of these zany scenarios where they're on a mission to recapture the leaked songs from this album after they were downloaded into Kenny Beats' computer. They downloaded themselves into it. That's the plot. That's the plot. And the award for Best Original Screenplay goes to Kenny Beats and Denzel Curry for Unlocked. Woo! Take that, Parasite. The musical and aesthetic flow of Unlocked is disjointed, almost random and unpredictable in an artful way. The short tracks, weird vocal snippets, sudden transitions, dramatic instrumental samples, as well as MF Doom-inspired interludes all contribute to this. I mean, the front cover feels like I'm about to pop open a really cool DIY comic book or graphic novel. So given the look of this album combined with Denzel Curry's history as a rapper, the tone of the lyrics here is not all that surprising. A lot of brags, a lot of pumping yourself up, a lot of cartoonish violence, one-liners, references to Thanos, video games, battle rap, even a spare line where he says, "I don't like Pixar." Pixar? Pixar? Bruh, watch Inside Out and get in touch with your feelings a little bit better, okay? Most importantly, Denzel and Kenny spend their time on this project stretching out into sounds that we don't often get to hear them dabble in, like the skillfully smooth, funky, and atmospheric vibes on the track So Incredible are not only great, but they're also a far cry from the gritty trap beats that Denzel and Kenny have built their names on. Tracks like this just confirm what fans already knew about Kenny, already knew about Denzel, that they're versatile. They have the ability to morph, change, evolve. They're not one-trick ponies. They're not going out with whatever trend tide they rode in on, because they also have the ability to do a track like Take It Back, which is a dark, sinister piece of boom bap with huge kicks and pulsing synth notes. Denzel comes through, absolutely bodying it, sounding harder than some of the most hardcore rappers of the 90s. At the halfway point of the track, Kenny starts dropping in like this weird chopped and screwed revision of some elements of the song, adding new stuff too. It's a cool switch up. Denzel gives a great performance again on the track Diet, where he is really wearing his influences on his sleeves in a cool way, instantly busting into this super screamed raspy flow that is DMX all the way, lyrically dropping an ODB nod too. It's kind of easy to see how his style would be born out of rappers like these, but what makes Denzel interesting is that he also comes through with the precision and the speed and the muscular flow and delivery that you would want out of a good battle rapper. Throughout Unlocked, there's nothing super high concept happening lyrically, which I guess you could say is maybe a mark against it. But in a way, the chaos of this project is the concept, whether that comes from Denzel jumping from one topic or reference to another, or the instrumentals themselves transitioning or hitting you with a different sound, a different sample, a different interlude in a very fast fashion. Generally though, Denzel does come through with an incredible amount of energy, charisma, some really sharp refrains and hooks as well, and given this project is as short as it is, I guess it doesn't require all that much more. Of course, some of the praise for Unlocked needs to go to Kenneth as well, because he really outdoes himself on the beats. So many of them are insane, like on Diet, where he hits you with all of these banging, clanging, conking bits of percussion that just sound really odd. The super resonant bass hits and strange sound effects littered throughout the track too are hard-hitting, fun. Meanwhile, the track Cosmic feels like some psychedelic, intergalactic boom bap with synth transitions that feel like my third eye is opening. On the track PYRO, the beat, the percussion is super clear, super simple, but the tones enveloping it are also warped, manipulated. I can't even begin to describe them. They sound like they're all from another planet. In that respect, there are some parallels with the track Layup as well. And it's small, strange aesthetic consistencies like that that makes Unlocked feel like it does have a sense of place. You are being transported somewhere, even if the whole thing does move a bit erratically. It's like you're experiencing the hip-hop equivalent to some kind of glitch in the Matrix. I like this thing a lot. I think it's great. I wish it was longer, but for the most part, I liken what's going on here very much to Denzel's equally solid project, Zoo, where it's obviously not as in-depth as some other stuff he's put out like Taboo, but it's still colorful, it's still creative, it's still memorable, it's still catchy. He still gives you everything he's got within the span of time he's given himself to do it. Even in this limited state, Denzel and Kenny are delivering high-impact tracks with good performances, a cool semi-concept, and a lot of replayability too. I'm feeling a strong 7 to a light 8 on this thing. Transition, have you given this album a listen? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You're the best, you're the best. What should I review next? Hit the like if you like. Please subscribe and please don't cry. Hit the bell as well. Over here next to my head is another video that you should check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Kenny Beats, Denzel Curry, unlocked forever.